Welcome to another episode of
Wha Dis,
I'm Allison, my co-host.
Voice of the People.
We're back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
You know, we were off air for a bit.
We took a break.
Yeah, but we're back.
Yes.
Big up all listeners and subscribers, viewers and subscribers, everyone that has interacted with our content. Big up on yourself. So let's jump right into the Centermost stories. All right, so staff shortages impact services of recently reopened Port Morant Health Center. Staff shortage directly affects service delivery, which puts the residents back where they started.
All right, Ministry of Health, no need to come a Port Morant and, well, not necessarily Port Morant only, but you're probably going to need to come to St. Thomas and host a hiring fair to hire people to help in the clinic. I don't think it's only staff shortage on the medical side, but also on the administrative side. But yeah, there are a few people who need jobs and probably they don't know the route where to go. So if y'all can host something and find a few people, I know medical staff, you may have to train them. They must have the proper qualification and training and stuff. But where administrative staff is concerned, there are a lot of people who would be fitting for the job in and around the community. So, yeah, you can do something. And also, young people of Port Morant, please go look the job. It's like how the staff shortage up a clinic.
But it makes me wonder, what level of staff do they need? Is it like more specialized roles or...
That's what I'm saying. And I think it's, as I said, I think it's both medical and administrative staff, because I think the news clip say that the doctor only come 2 times per week or something like that.
Versus how many times before?
Versus, yeah.
It has always been twice a week?
To my knowledge, it has always been twice a week. But I think the specialized doctor only come on one particular day.
Okay.
So there's a doctor there 2 times for the week, but one of the days is a specialized person, I think.
Okay.
As opposed to the health center in Morant Bay, where there's a doctor there every day.
Okay.
I guess that deals with a bigger crowd. But to ease the crowd from Morant Bay now, you probably can put an in-house doctor. I don't know. Because Port Morant would serve Port Morant, Erie Castle, Bath, Pear Tree River, Lethal, Prospect. You don't necessarily have to go to Morant Bay, but you can go to Port Morant. Potosi, going up before you get to Bath. So, yeah, a doctor in-house, at least one, if not more than one, but at least one, they should try and have him there for at least 3 times for the week, like 3 days out of the week.
Him or her?
Him or her, whether, yeah. But
yeah,
because we are trying to ease the pressure from the hospital. So the necessary people would make sense in the clinics.
The rehabilitation, great. But
and
it means nothing if you don't have
the persons in there
staff
to service
the community. So, I hope that's rectified soon. JLP announces Winston Downey as the candidate to run in the Morant Bay division for the municipal corporation.
Okay.
He's the vice principal of Paul Bogle High, if you're not aware. A by-election has been due since August after the seat became vacant after the passing of Washi in April this year.
After Mr. Brian passed? They see. We need to have the by-election so we know what go on on this side. Because we are gear up now for big things, big sports there. So
With greenhouse and orange
with
house.
greenhouse and orange house. So we want to know what keep so we know who we feel rally behind and so forth so on. But kudos to them putting out their candidate and doing their thing from early. So we know who the representatives are.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
the what that councillor elect, if that is the proper term.
No,
I
they
don't
have
know.
a term, but I don't remember.
I don't know.
Is it caretaker?
It's the councillor I would say elect because caretaker if you lose.
But the
As
representative
opposed-
that was there before was on the other side.
No, there was a representative on the greenhouse side. But I guess they replaced that representative with Mr. Downey.
No. What I'm saying is that the seat
The seat was
held.
The councillor seat was
Right.
held by
Washi.
Orange House.
Right. So now they are putting up somebody for greenhouse
Yes. But
in the pending by-election,
yes.
whenever that is.
Yes. But Orange House still have Orange House need to put out who they're putting up.
Right. Right.
I think I heard, but I'm not going to say because I don't know.
For sure.
I don't know for sure. Maybe next show I will come with some facts.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Facts.
Right. So we're still waiting on the by-election in the Morant Bay division. Let's see
Yes.
what will happen. So Littleton Shirley, the chairman of the Morant Bay Urban Center Development, says completion date pushed back until January 2025.
All right. Hear me now. The last time we mentioned something about the Morant Bay Urban Center,
Yeah, man. Then come
we
for
were
women.
told
come
that we
for
were
it.
ungrateful.
Yeah, man. Then come for women.
And we were just trying to shed light that do not put a definite date if you don't know.
No. To be fair, you have to set a date.
All right. But when the date was set,
I don't think they really thought it through.
I said, I don't think that date makes sense. So push it back at least a year from that date that was set. And then you can work within that perimeter. But they said, no, it would be ready by August 2024. Now it is October 2024. And we are being told that the date is being pushed back to January. Now,
Viewers and subscribers.
October done.
Listen. Viewers and subscribers. Big people. People who can have adult conversations. Come here. When we discussed this topic a couple months ago and we were laughing and we found it ridiculous, frankly, that they set that date for completion. Let us come out. Let us rid ourselves of some of the
partisan behavior.
not even partisan behavior, but some of
Take the politics out of it and be
the
realistic.
yeah, right. Take the biases out of it. Some people might say we are biased.
I'm not being biased.
But at the same time, if we're really having a solid conversation, you have to see it from all sides. You can't just say, well, this is supposed to be happening. And we appreciate the fact that something is being done with the land. Yes, absolutely. But how long will the residents, how long before the residents will be able to utilize
exactly
these services?
And the dates of completion are not being realistic because based on what is happening there, I am not seeing a January 2025 completion for what is
But
being
they will say
currently.
Beryl push back some things.
That's what I'm going to say. No, Beryl push back some things because them are going to use Beryl as the excuse.
Right,
for
Beryl push back some things.
August not.
Yeah.
For them not completing. Beryl push back some things, but use a realistic date. If they had said we're pushing back to August 2025, I can see through that. But you are at a level now that there's still some amount of work needs to be done
Whole heap of work
before
needs
you
to be
even
done.
start to pave the property to have proper roadways, and you are going to put, at this point now, you're going to use a 2 months timeline?
I think every 3 months they add on 3 months. So they're gonna. I will say great if it's finished in January. I don't think it will be finished in January.
Me no want them finish January neither. No, 'cause me no want after it done your year set.
I don't think it will be finished.
We
in
need
January.
to go back in and do something because it was inferior material.
Again, inferior material.
So me want to not be realistic and do the thing properly.
So viewers and subscribers, we're just trying to be realistic here. I still don't think that January 2025 is a realistic deadline for the completion of that project.
But let's see.
I can be proven wrong. No problem. No problem.
I will stand corrected
no
if
problem.
it does. But
no problem.
yeah.
But as it is now, I don't think so. But let's see. The JFF suspends membership privilege for the St. Thomas and Trelawney Football Associations. The reasons were that they failed to comply with a directive of Congress that all parish elections should have been held by August 31st, 2024. So they are suspended until their respective elections are held and satisfactory to the JFF board. The longer they take, more actions may be considered. Trelawney, this was published on the RJR website, and TVJ brought this on the news. Trelawney set their elections for October 12th. That gone already. As of right now, I don't know that the St. Thomas Football Association has set a date for their elections, but it doesn't, based on what I've been researching, it doesn't seem like the St. Thomas Football Association head, Wayne Thompson, the head of the the president of the St. Thomas Football Association, doesn't have a problem with whatever JFF is asking for and the consequences that they have meted out to the Football Association. They have no issues with that. So we'll follow the story, but as of right now, the St. Thomas Football Association needs to hold their elections. So let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Hot on social media in the last week. There's a video circulating with an elderly woman having some sort of confrontation with members of a church. Based on the attire of a church, I get that. I am getting it's probably one of a revivalist type of church. I saw the name in the video, but I don't remember the name of it. But you can let me know the name of the church. I don't think it is in Jamaica. It seems like it's overseas.
That can't be Jamaica.
No, rule it out. Don't say that can't be Jamaica.
Nah, say they are Jamaicans. That much we know.
But I don't
They
think
are
that church was that situation was in Jamaica. Anyways, if you've seen it, you saw the unfortunate incidents that transpired. If you haven't seen it, there were
Miss.
Wait, make we tell the people who don't know what we're talking about. Let's give them some context. So if you have not seen it, you can Google it, but it's basically church members were like somebody in the church. It's like after the service and they were kind of packing up or whatever, and it starts off with an elderly woman saying that she's not gonna throw any offering in the church, and she mentioned the amount that she would have put in the collection plate, but she's not doing it because one of the ladies that she was confronted, like she was having an argument with, that lady was saying that she heard that the elderly lady didn't do this or didn't do that. So the elderly lady now in her response was saying, that is why I'm not giving you all anything, because all I'm gonna do is this. And it just kind of escalated from there. So you can Google it. I think it's on TikTok. That's where I saw it. But
Miss.
Yeah, go ahead. Voice of the people.
What kind of primary school behavior story type of thing that? Because what I gathered from the video is that an informer go tell pastor say the lady say she not throw no offering because she have issues with them. And pastor, no pastor, I have a serious problem with you. Instead of saying, going to the lady and say, Miss, what is the issue you're having? Why you're refusing or you refuse to throw your offering or your tithes or whatever? What is it? What is the problem that you're having? No, pastor bite the bait and go up in the lady face, chuck off her head, push her down her ground and attempt to go over her. And but no people.
This is not somebody that's in their 20s or 30s.
People?
This woman look like she have grandchildren, potentially great grandchildren.
After I watched the video, I was asked, what if something like that happened to my mother? No.
TV sign off, plug
My
out, light
response
gone.
was Jamaica locked down because me a burn everything flat to the ground. Listen to me, people. I've always said this. My mother, from the day me born till now, my mother is a Christian. And that lady walk with Jesus in her bosom. I've seen people done things to her countless number of times. She says she was pray for them. No. I admire that about my mother.
And everybody stays so
But
tall.
my constitution, no strong. So, I'll try. I'll try. But me now say, yeah. But, on a serious note, if something like that should happen to my mother, everything about flat a ground. Me now ask no question. Me always say this, do me anything and get away with it. But when it come on to my mother, I will burn the four corners of the earth. Without hesitation, without consequences, anything at all, me no care. Church or no church, me will answer to God feet. Because pastor wrong till him tired.
Well,
First of all, the woman have a choice for throw her offering, a fear money.
right, yeah.
A fear money.
Yeah.
And because she said she not throw it, because of whatever issues she having with Uno. Uno go up in a lady face, fight, push her down her ground and all of them something there. An elderly somebody, you don't know
And
if
he's not a young person.
Bone
Not a young
broke or
person.
something like listen.
And it would not have been okay if it was a younger person either.
It no matter who it was.
But
the people
like
have
it
a choice.
Wrong. Because that, first of all, how dare you, even if the poor old lady is angry and she had do so and she had do so and she had do so. I didn't see in the video, I can be wrong, but I didn't see where she launched an attack on the pastor.
No, she didn't.
Or whoever that person was, because I don't think that, maybe it's one of the other
the members.
male
Right,
members.
Pastor Right.
One of the male members who decide to fly up in the lady face. How is that okay? This is why if churches are seeing a decline in their attendance, it's because
of things like
this.
But me I go say this. A church people did make Moses only view the promised land, go. And that me I go tell you now. A church people. So when me tell you no say, it's good to have a relationship with God for
yourself.
Because church people, you ever hear people talk about church earth? Your constitution have is strong to deal with church people. You me tell you no?
I did an interview. Remember that interview that we did with Fola Shade? Where she was talking about her experience in the church.
Church people.
If you haven't seen it in another one of our shows, Storytelling in the Tropics,
I have had experiences.
We talk about church and trauma.
Yeah,
and some people believe that church is supposed to be a safe place. Not for everyone. And I know every time.
Keyword.
It's supposed to be a safe place, but I don't know where it's safe anymore. Like in terms of when you walk and I say this is a safe space, what does that mean?
But we still need to understand that the same people them where did out a road going to church. So you just hope that they would change. when they go in.
But some people will say you're not going to church for man or woman. You're going to church for God. So you must ignore all of that.
You still need to emulate the godly principles and let that shine through you. Even if pastor did a go ask the lady about her offering and talk to her hard, you not go up in her face and fear her money.
And as far as I understand, offering is voluntary.
Offering is voluntary.
Although,
Tithing,
but as you said, tithing.
it's supposed to be
Tithes.
mandatory.
All right. Them say what? 10% of what you earn?
10% of your earnings. No, not your earnings. 10% of your income.
Earnings, income, yeah.
Not necessarily. Earnings don't necessarily mean income. Let's not get technical now. Earnings don't necessarily mean income.
All right. You're going somewhere else then.
But yes, 10% of your income is what you should tithe. Offering is a choice. And in my opinion, tithing is a choice too, because even though you're supposed to give 10% of what you earn, well, of your income or whatever, you have a choice to where you want to take it.
Me not like that. Me not like that. And if that is an indication of the reception that you can potentially receive at that church
And I am going to play devil's advocate
that church
here.
Go.
I would wish somebody would explain it to me, somebody from the Christian community, and or somebody from the church people community. Because for me, tithing, yes, giving back 10%, don't necessarily mean that me have to sit down in a church and give it. I can take 10% of my income and give it towards a charitable organization or give it towards something. It's still giving back. It's still going the way of which the Lord say we so anyway. I don't necessarily see it as giving it to church people. But that is for another day.
This
know them all come for me. But me ready for church people.
But I mean,
yeah.
That's a whole heap of things went wrong in that situation, and it's unfortunate. And
right now, I think the pastor should be charged.
I mean, if it's in the United States, he probably will be.
If he charged for assault,
he probably will be. But it doesn't look good.
It don't look good.
And me no know how them are gonna rectify that. But yeah, it not look good. This last week, Heroes Weekend. Order of National Icon bestowed upon Bob Marley and Miss Lou.
All right. No. For me, if you're not give Bob Marley or Miss Lou national hero, left out the national icon story alone. Because everybody, I think, who represents the country on a certain level, Miss Lou and Bob Marley were already national icons. So when you go say you bestow order of national icon for Miss Lou, me not get it. It not add up. Because we are riding on the coattails of both people and what they contributed to this world and what they represent for the country and to the culture. What is hindering us from naming them national heroes? And I say this because I am still salty about Jamaica only giving national hero to dead people. But I was corrected. When I mentioned it, I was corrected by Voice of the People 2.0 that I think Bustamante it was got national hero before he died.
Okay.
So I stand corrected. But for these two people contributing to the country and the culture and is still doing so, why we are hesitate? Why we not?
Because and I saw on All Angles the last episode that was the focus of her discussion, and she had a couple panelists there, and one of the panelists she was saying that what it boils down to is that Jamaica is still not at a place where you can recognize patois upon a certain level, because some people still put like skin up them face with patois, but also they also cannot, they can't, them not Jamaican, like a lot of Jamaicans have not like elevated their thinking. Bob Marley is still a little dirty Rasta boy we born weed and have whole heap of woman to a lot of people. He's still that more than any impact he has made globally, because any corner of the earth you go and call Bob Marley name, if you don't know anything else about Jamaica, if you call Bob Marley name,
Then if that
they're
is
gonna
the
know.
case, why are we using his songs to welcome tourists to the shores? Why are we making sure that everywhere we go, we proudly say we are Jamaicans, and when people say, oh, you're associated with Bob, because once you go somewhere and then say Jamaica, Bob Marley, everybody I talk about, why are we so proud to associate ourselves with that if we are not willing to? It means we are still,
Plantocracy.
yes.
Plantocracy.
And why are we using aspects of Miss Lou's tenure in the culture and using it to the full advantage? Because when you go on the North Coast, when you go in the tourist area, it's flooding with the bandana material. The people who are playing the drums and singing the folk songs and those things are dressed a particular way.
But even so, when the tourists come here, they're gonna buy the headpieces with the Rasta,
Thank
the
you
fake
very
Rasta locks and the Rasta colors. That's the first thing they're gonna get. So I don't know, man. Like there are just certain things that are embedded in our system, just how we operate, and we need to shake it.
It means that we have not learned as a people.
I think it's a step back to give them national icon.
Listen.
It's a demotion of
listen
what
me.
they're actually worth.
Listen me. Everybody will go compete at Olympics, a national icon in my eye. So you go tell me, say, none of them are a national icon. I have to wait until the order of national icon is bestowed upon them. Me know about the five.
No, but I think, but the good thing is, from what I understand, it's not passed into law yet. There's still some stages to go through before it happens.
That is what I was going to ask now. What is the criteria, or what are the criteria
that you would have to Google, but
that you have to go through to become national hero?
But I don't think that even the national icon is set in stone yet.
And
I think that they're trying to push it through, but with this pushback, I don't know.
No, I guess that the same people them did turn up their nose when Mayor give Rihanna national hero, because they must say our burst out our door. And
first of all,
I'm like, why the hell?
Big up Mia Motley and big up Rihanna, because Rihanna got the people in ceremony, no Brazil.
That have nothing to do with it. She's
And
still a national hero.
And I'm just saying, so what?
She's the national hero of Barbados.
So what?
But she's still a human being. That is what I'm saying. I guess we wait till then dead because we want to move certain part of the image out of the way. Because all of the national hero them, none of them are not saint. None of them are not saint. But we always we package it in such a way that we look at their achievements and forget that they are also humans.
No, but you can't dispute Bob Marley's contributions
to
nation building and just culture. You can't dispute that for Miss Lou either. But again, patois, Rasta, those images are still leave bad tastes in some people's mouth.
And who are these people? Because when you said Jamaica, a patois, everybody a try talk. Everybody a say, yeah man, one love, and them a buy the Rasta hat and something. And so tell me, why it a leave a bad taste when people were them a put on pedestal? coming to the shores and want to know that part of the culture. Nobody now go up on the shore and ask, you know what? Let me lift that part there alone.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if this has not already been set in stone, let's
Oh,
go
no
back.
need to retract that.
Yeah. Let's think about this
And
again.
give people them national hero.
Right. Keeping up with Kartel.
Guys, I'm say.
A number of things happened since the last time we had a show.
Kartel drop down.
Kartel. He had to be escorted out of Mecca the other day. Somebody tagged me in a post on Facebook to say that because we were having a discussion. Remember, we've been talking about him, his show and him being able to perform for 3 hours or whatever. Him being fit enough. So somebody who doesn't believe that he will be fit enough for a 3-hour set, tag me in the post and say, see, I told you so. So I said he's testing his limit. I don't know why we feel like Adidja Palmer doesn't know what he's doing.
And we just like...
He's testing his limits. I think he will be fine. And we are still in October. Him have like more than 2 months.
2 months.
Before.
That's last day, last day of the year is the show.
Him have 2 months
So
to just,
2 months.
And
the
go back
thing
to the
is,
drawing board and figure out what's going on.
it no need all of this excitement.
It
I mean,
really
yes,
doesn't.
we know he's sick. But if anybody knows the space in Mecca, it can get hot when everybody cram into the space and the body heat and all these things and everybody has smoke and everybody do what they want to do in there. It can get hot. But we just like...
You have some people who are really not digging him now. They really would have preferred him to stay behind bars for the rest of his life. And even if he's out, they would have liked for his life to be a lot harder than it obviously isn't.
But the man is a free man.
So
the man is
he's buying up his
free.
real estate, he's buying up his vehicles, and there are some people who don't think that he deserves that.
Say what you know want to say. The man is an influencer long before
influencers was Instagram and TikTok and Facebook.
Influencers was a thing.
So now that he has the tools to spread his message, he's going to utilize them. And he has been behind bars for more than 12 years. I can't speak to the families and the persons affected in all of the whole debacle that caused him to go to prison. But
the man was acquitted.
He's a free man.
And he's a free man.
He's a free man. So, he released 2 songs today. He's teasing his new line of rum. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the media launch for the concert will be sometime soon in the coming weeks. So we should look out for that. So if you haven't already bought your tickets for the Kartel show,
I think
still
not everything is sold out.
I think the higher price tickets are gone, maybe. But you should still be able to
get tickets.
But just go on the Downsound page and check out the website there. This has been.
Hold on. We are happy to be. This is where it is going to finish for today. But we are happy to be back. Yes, we took a break. And we're back. And in full, we're back. Yeah. We is back. We is our back. Oh. Talking about the national awards and something big up to the ground God, Bounty Killer, and Beanie Man for and Admiral Bailey.
Nadine Sutherland.
Yeah. So, and big up to big up to Mr. Ansel
Parchment.
Parche. Nah, go call out the man middle name.
Parche.
Big up to Parche.
Big up Parche.
MBHS. Carpe Diem.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Big
up to Parche and
the alumni week gone about 2 weeks ago.
It was fun, but yeah. Big up to Parche and I also want to say congratulations to Judge Bertram Morrison. Justice Bertram Morrison on his national award
Well, this has been another episode of
Wha Dis?
I'm Allison, my co-host.
Voice of the people.
Another episode. Big up on yourself for all the viewers and subscribers. Big up yourself if you interact with our content any at all. We're back.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Until next time. Peace.